Hello, who's this? All right, hold on. I gotta call the main event. I'll be right. Okay. Yes, sir. You want me to make an announcement right now? Okay, sir. Thank you. I have to get back to the show. I hope you feel better. Yes, sir.
No, that was not Damian. That was actually our brand new D2W Commissioner, Bert Barron, on the phone. He got a case of the 24-hour stomach bug, cannot be here tonight. But he is still being commissioner from at home, and he has announced to me that for the first time in D2W history, at our next event, February the 6th, 2015, it will be a mixed tag team match as #1 Brian Johnson teams up with Debbie Kane to take on the team of illusionist Damian Adams and Jefferson, New Jersey native Deanna Peraza. That's February the 6th, D2WProWrestling.com for all the details. With that said, I leave you fine folks with one final question. Who's got time for one more match? Oh, come on, this match has been hyped up. Who's got time for one more match? Well, that's the sound we're looking for, and away we go live from the American Legion in Wharton, New Jersey. This is your D2W main event. It will be a six-man tag team attraction scheduled for one fall. And when the bell sounds, the man in command, your referee, Mr. Scott Volk. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 205 pounds, #1, Brian Johnson. His tag team partners, led to the ring by Dr. Robert Arian. And a combined weight of 410 pounds, they are the newly crowned D2W World Tag Team Champions, Ross and Steve Old, the Red Hot Asylum.
Man, they not great. Why are you so quiet for, everybody? You finally get to see what a real man looks like. What? Shut up before I smack your head back on the sides, right, pal? Really good power.
Well, number one.
Group of people than you people in Wharton, New Jersey.
I don't know about that number one on his backside there.
Hey, you're wearing camos, you're gross.
Number one, Brian Johnson, suddenly the talk of all controversy here at D2W. Earlier tonight, coming out to distract the referee, allowing Debbie Kane to hit the Debbie Downer finishing move on Deonna Purrazzo to pick up a big win. Everyone's still trying to figure out what affiliation they have. And I was just on the phone. Burt Barron called me from home. He has the 24-hour stomach bug. He's our new D2W commissioner. He called me to let me know that for the first time ever at D2W, we're going to have a mixed tag team match next month, February the 6th, 2015. As it's going to be Deonna Purrazzo teaming up with illusionist Damian Adams, who came to her aid earlier, to take on the team of Long Island native Debbie Kane and the Philadelphia native number one Brian Johnson. But that's then, this is now. Tonight, number one Brian Johnson, he teams up with the brand new D2W Tag Team Champions, Red Hot Asylum. Ironically enough, Red Hot Asylum, they defeated number one Brian Johnson and his now former tag team partner, Bev Berwick, the number one team in town, who no longer even exists in this town. Bev Berwick's so devastated with what happened as number one Brian Johnson turned his back on Bev Berwick. Bev Berwick has walked away from the sport altogether. Says he wants nothing to do with D2W or any other wrestling affiliation.
I'm not ready for that. Hey, I fight all my time, not these idiots. They paid to see me. I do what I want, all right?
Well, Brian Johnson says he's going to do what he wants. The fans paid to see a main event.
I can get it up whenever I want, all right?
And the referee calls for the bell. We are underway. Damian Adams and the Down Boys taking on Red Hot Asylum and number one Brian Johnson. Right now we're starting things off with Tony Vincetta and Steve Off. Tony and Steve, it seems to be that Damian Adams, the illusionist, has taken these two young men under his wing. Damian Adams has a lot of miles under his belt, and he obviously sees something special in these two young men. And that's what a true veteran does. He takes the youngsters under his belt, teaches them the ropes to make them the future stars of tomorrow. And now we have Steve Gibkey, the other half of the Down Boys. The Down Boys, of course, are certainly going to be eyeing up those coveted D2W World Tag Team titles. And there's the quack, Dr. Robert Arian. I can't believe this guy got a medical license. I almost swore right there. Family friendly. University of ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I don't know. Irish whip off the ropes. And Steve off. As Red Hot Asylum and number one Brian Johnson, they just happen to want to stand in the corner that I'm recording in, so you know we're gonna move it around. This is our main event. We want to give you a good angle here. Steve Off, he's got the illusionist put back in the corner. And there's a hellacious knife edge chop. As I move it over in the corner next to our friends at Damage 365 Worldwide Network Radio over here. Man, oh man, they're everywhere. We're moving around till we get a good view. It's our main event. 6-man tag team action off the ropes. And like I said, Red Hot Asylum defeated the #1 team in town, who's no longer in town. And right afterwards, Brian Johnson turned on Bev Berwick, his now former tag team partner. Bev Berwick no longer even affiliated with pro wrestling at all. And what a hellacious, brutal beatdown it was as the Red Hot Asylum and Brian Johnson started beating down on him. And to the aid came Tony and Steve, the Down Boys, and Damian Adams. And Damian Adams set forth this challenge last month for right here tonight this month. The second night of January 2015. What a way to kick up 2015. And look at Red Hot Asylum. These guys are our proud tag team champions representing the company. Those heinous acts. Tony's in a lot of trouble in the corner. Dancing around over here. We're literally going to use every angle of the building until we get a good view for this main event, a very important main event here. This one seems to be good here. I'm sure Brian Johnson's dance antics will find a way to get in the way of the camera, but right now he's calm, cool, and collected as his boys, the Red Hot Asylum, firm control as Tony Vincetta, he's just getting whooped up in the corner. Oh, a handful of hair. No, I didn't do anything. Brian Johnson's so innocent. Come on. You wear #1 on your rear. How innocent can you be? And, oh, look at that. And he just picks him up. What a gut buster. Steve off. One ever the tag team champions. Can he go for the cover? I don't even know if that was a one quarter count. And you heard it, Burt Barron, our ill commissioner, gave me a call and announced next month, February the 6th, first ever D2W mixed tag team match. #1 Brian Johnson teaming up with Long Island native Debbie Kane to take on illusionist Damian Adams and Deanna Perrazzo. What a mixed tag team affair that's going to be. www.d2wprofessional.com. And Tony trying to gain the momentum, but that is a stiff knee right to the midsection, right to the quote-unquote bread basket. Man, oh man, this match continues as Steve off dominating Tony Vincetta of the Down Boys. And once again, Steve off is just he's just hustling the referee here. The distraction step forth onto Scott Volk. The distractionary tactics proving to be favorable for Red Hot Asylum and #1 Brian Johnson. And Red Hot Russ, we don't own the ceiling tiles. It's Rent-A-Center, bro. We gotta pay twice the amount if we wanna own them. Hey, tall rings, short ceilings, it's gonna happen, but the action is still hot. And everybody here is feeling it, especially Tony of the Down Boys. Oh, what a haymaker to the midsection, another one, ding! Trying to light him up, but #1 Brian Johnson using those size 13s, just stomping away, quote unquote stomping a mud hole in one half of the Down Boys. Oh, #1 Brian Johnson running his mouth. He knows he's going to be facing Damian Adams in mixed tag team action in just over a month. Damian and Deanna versus Brian and Debbie. And now a blind tag into Steve off. Red Hot Asylum, the brand new D2W World Tag Team Champions. But are they on borrowed time, as the Down Boys would love nothing more than a shot at those coveted titles? Right now, though, Tony Vincetta in the corner in a lot of trouble. Oh, and Brian Johnson gets knocked off the apron, not paying attention to the match, and bantering with the fans at Damage 365 Worldwide Network Radio. And there's the tag in. Here comes Steve Gibkey, but no, oh, Scott Volk didn't see it. If a tag happens in the woods and nobody's there to see it, did it really happen? No, apparently not. That is a tough break for Gibkey, man. That is a tough break for Vincetta. The Down Boys and Damian Adams, they're in a lot of trouble. As we have the 6-man tag team match in our main event here in our first show to kick off 2015. And Red Hot Russ, full steam ahead. Choo-choo. Man, oh man. Running them over. Irish whip, corner to corner, pillar to post. Red Hot Asylum, Red Hot Russ. One more time, but nobody's home. He goes for the Red Hot Splash. Red Hot Russ caught up on the ropes. This is the break that Tony's been looking for. He needs to tag out to either Steve or Damian Adams, and he needs to do it now. This crowd is going nuts. This sold out capacity crowd is going nuts. And what is Dr. Robert Arian doing? This quack, somebody give him a doctorate. Oh, but here comes the illusionist. Damian Adams tagged in. Elbow to the Red Hot Asylum, and here comes number 1 Brian Johnson back in the ring the fun way. After a series of elbow smashes, and it's a meeting of the minds and not the kind of meeting that the tag team champions hope for. There goes Russ, and Steve off. Oh, he just gets slammed into the turnbuckle. It's breaking loose here in Wharton. You gotta pay $10 to get back in the door if you leave. I'm just saying. Look at this. He ducks the line off the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a blind tag in. I don't think Steve off saw it. Super kick times 2. Slams him down. Forget about it. Here are your winners, the team of illusionist Damian Adams and the Down Boys. That was a big-time victory. The Down Boys, they're hungry for them tag team titles. Time will tell, will they get a chance? We'll have to check with our commissioner, Mr. Burt Barron, next month. We hope he's feeling better from that stomach bug. But for tonight, Red Hot Asylum and number 1 Brian Johnson are number 2 tonight. For D2W, my name is David Adams. Thank you for watching. We'll see you February the 6th. Check out the website, D2WProWrestling.com. Good night and Happy New Year from Wharton, New Jersey.